Here we are. It's time for the Final Four in Indianapolis. It's great to have it right here in the Hoosier State. I am Brett Rump. This is the Sports Rush. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share our channel. It is the day we've been waiting for a long time. It's a championship weekend in Indianapolis and the Final Four at Lucas Oil Stadium. It starts with Illinois taking on UConn. You know, I look at this matchup and I keep wondering, why are people seemingly not respecting the UConn Huskies? Seems like the overwhelming favorite is Illinois, and they give you a long list of reasons that they think Illinois is going to win this basketball game. They're a better, more talented team. They're more local, and they'll have an incredible fan base, which they will. But it's not like UConn hasn't become accustomed of having a target on their back and having hostile crowds that they've had to play in front of all year long. And there will be some home support for Braylon Mullins, the freshman guard for UConn, who actually played his high school ball just 30 miles down the road. So I look at this matchup and I'm like, why are we not recognizing that UConn has a lot of similarities to Illinois? In fact, when you break down them statistically, there's not a lot of difference. You've got one team that shoots 34.6% from three, another team that shoots 34.8% from three. So the 3-point percentage is almost dead even. Both teams have 5 players that are averaging in double figures in scoring. They do it with balance. They don't do it with necessarily individual star power, although both teams certainly have their star players. Caravan for UConn and Wagler for Illinois. But I don't think it comes down to just those two players. It becomes the collective unit. And I think these two collective units are very, very similar. It will not surprise me a bit if UConn wins this game. UConn's got the experience playing in the Final Four. And even though you've always got new players that come in and don't have that kind of experience, once you've established the culture and you've got some leadership of players that have been there, they know what to expect. They relay that to the teammates. For Illinois, this is a very new experience. And so I think UConn might have a slight edge in the game against Illinois. And then you go to game number 2. This one, to me, is going to be the national championship game. Whoever wins this, I think, wins the title and cuts down the nets, as the Michigan Wolverines will take on the Arizona Wildcats. Both of these teams have just an amazing size and strength and talent. I mean, they're the 2 best teams in college basketball, and they have been that throughout most of the season. At one point earlier in the year, Michigan was beating everybody by 40 points. And eventually the league kind of caught up with them and kind of figured out what they were doing. But still, they do what they do offensively so well, the way they share the basketball, make extra pass, hit 3-point shots. They can hit you with transition. They can score in the half court. They score so many ways. But then you look at Arizona, and they do a lot of those same things as well. They're going to probably not score as much in transition, but Arizona still has got a very potent offense with a lot of balance and a lot of different players that can beat you. So it's going to be a high-scoring game in game 2. I think more of a defensive battle in game 1 with UConn and Illinois. But I got to say, I find it hard to bet against Michigan, but this Arizona team might be the only team that I think has the potential to beat them. And in game 1, I think you got to give some respect to the UConn Huskies. I think that if you're a betting man, the smart bet is probably to go ahead and lay something on UConn. If you're getting the points, take the points. In fact, I might feel that way on both games because they are so even in my mind. I may take the advantage of getting a point or 2 points on my side with the betting line. But it should be a great day in Indianapolis. Lucas Oil Stadium looks fantastic for basketball. It's hard to even tell it's a football stadium. When you look at it, it just looks like a gigantic basketball arena. Now, some will say it's too big, but at least it's not too big because you've got corners that are overlooking bleachers that have been brought in. They actually set up the seating to look like the stadium was designed to host a basketball game. So it should be a great day, and I'm pumped up about it. Once again, give us that subscribe, hit that button. Also, like and share the channel. I look forward to talking to you again real soon. A live show coming up tomorrow.